Today we're heading to Chinatown in Kuala Lumpur. We're really looking forward to seeing the beautiful streets and of course tasting some delicious food. We had planned to visit FUYMOVCX early in the morning but completely misunderstood the opening hours. The building, RexKL, opens at 8:30 am, but FUYMOVCX itself opens only at 10 am. Strangely enough, we were still able to go inside, but with time to spare, we grabbed a nice coffee at Stella Coffee downstairs. After that walk in the heat, we were really sweating, so this was much needed. Here's some cute footage of us keeping Lila entertained while we waited. Next up, we headed to Lai Fung Lala Noodles, a Michelin Bib Gourmand awarded spot known for its incredible clam noodle dishes.
We are just on our way to Lai Fung Lala Noodles, which started out as a street stall 10 years ago and is now a Michelin recommended restaurant, so we're super excited to try it out. It's a little bit out of our comfort zone. Lala means clams in Malay, so it's a kind of a clam noodle dish, but really excited to try it out.
Contrary to popular belief, Michelin-recommended restaurants aren't always about fine dining. Some of them, like this one, focus on delicious, affordable meals that leave you completely satisfied. Since 1997, restaurants that serve food that are the best value for money, offering a high-quality, delicious meal at a reasonable price, have been pointed out using a special award, the Bib Gourmand. The price limit for Bib Gourmand consideration varies from country to country, depending on the cost of living, but the inspectors are searching for the same high quality wherever they happen to be in the world. No set formula for Bib restaurants, they are all unique and can vary greatly from one place to the next. What Bib restaurants do have in common is their simpler style of cooking, which is recognizable and easy to eat. A Bib Gourmand restaurant will also leave you with a sense of satisfaction at having eaten so well at a reasonable price. It might not be as well known as a Michelin star, but the Bib Gourmand is hugely popular and the inspectors spend equal amount of time seeking out these restaurants. This dish exceeded all of our expectations. The broth was so aromatic and flavorful. Even Lila couldn't get enough. She had lots of clams, noodles and broth. We gave it our best shot to finish everything, but it was a huge serving. After that amazing meal, we headed back to FUYMOVCX to browse for some books for Lila and admire the beautiful architecture of RexKL. RexKL has such an interesting history. Originally built as a Rex Theatre in 1947, it was a beloved cinema until a fire in 1972. It was then rebuilt, and later in 1993, Rex Theatre became the first cinema in Malaysia to have a digital sound processor system with the release of Jurassic Park. Rex remained as one of the popular and large cinemas during that era until they ceased operations on 15th of November 2002. Over the years, it transformed into a backpackers hostel, suffering another fire, and was eventually revived as a creative space filled with new businesses, cultural events, and of course, book access. Book access overlooks the street with beautiful industrial chic design. It provides more than just books, it provides you with an experience. By the way, if you're visiting, definitely leave your pram or stroller at home. There's so many stairs to navigate, whether you're just getting up to RexKL or venturing into all of its nooks and crannies. It is not worth the effort. A really fun experience walking through the beautiful book access. We made our way down to the street in search for a particular street store. We unfortunately did not have enough time to get some peanut pancakes from the stall this time around, but we had it the last time we were in Kuala Lumpur and we really enjoyed it. If you're looking for a sweet and light snack to eat, you can try Uncle Arlo's Appam Balik. If you've ever been to Petaling Street, we've definitely stumbled upon Madam Tang's humble stall in the middle of Petaling Street, thanks to a recording of her saying the following words. This sentence means top quality, silky smooth mochi in Cantonese. Though Madam Tang is no longer with us, her legacy lives on. Famously known as the Mochi Queen, now her signature call echoes through a radio. Today, the business is run by her son and granddaughter, carrying this business legacy into its third generation. We decided to get a mix set and go try it while standing in line at our next spot. We absolutely loved the mochi. Lila ate most of it though, so we'll have to go back someday again. Another bib gourmand spot in Chinatown is Xin Q Yi. They only serve beef noodle soup, but with different varieties. We ordered the fresh beef soup with meat noodles. These were the best noodles we have ever had. The broth was so rich and thick, the beef was incredibly tender, and every bite was packed with flavor. Even Lila was slurping up the broth and beef. And with that, day one came to an end. Day 2 started with a visit to Piqua Bar and Cafe. While the specific location doesn't have a bib gourmand, the owner's other restaurant does. We tried their iced clay pot coffee, which was aromatic and unique. We also treated ourselves to kaya croissants, which is filled with Malaysia's coconut jam. They were so good. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Next up, Kwai Chai Hong, an alley filled with incredible murals from the 1960s Chinatown era. It's a super popular photo spot, especially around Chinese New Year when we visited. Each mural has a QR code that plays a soundtrack, immersing you in the atmosphere of old Chinatown. And if you look closely, you'll even spot a historical lamppost from 1903, the last surviving one from KL's first electricity set. Down the street, there was a man selling dried squid out of his van. He had loud music playing, with lights flashing, and a vibe that would draw you in. I was tasked to try and get Lila to take her nap, and spoiler alert, I was unsuccessful. We then visited Bun Chun, which is conveniently down the street to Kwai Chai Hong. Bun Chun was founded in 1893, and it has been specializing for over 100 years in egg tart, mooncakes, and the dim sum, which is served daily. Before that, they were at the Imbi Wet Market, and then they moved to Petaling Street when the market was demolished years ago. It became one of Petaling Street's oldest Chinatown breakfast restaurants that is still in business. Mr. Wong Kong Tong is now the 4th generation at the helm. Bun Chun blends century-old traditional recipes with modern baking technology, offering fresh egg custard tarts that make Bun Chun a household name in Kuala Lumpur. Next, we visited Central Market, also known as Pasar Seni. This historic site has been around since the 1930s and is now a cultural hub filled with Malaysian arts, crafts, and souvenirs. Before exploring, we had to grab some cash, as up until this point we've not actually needed any cash thanks to our AMEX and Wise card. Most places here accept Visa, so you can just use a Wise card whether you're just using it on your phone or the physical card, or other places accept GrabPay, and we've been using our AMEX card to top that up, allowing us to earn points on the go. There was a really cool exhibit about the history of Kuala Lumpur. We let Lila crawl around for a bit to get her wiggles out. We needed to grab some lunch for Lila, so we opted to go to the food court in Central Market, and there are so many different stalls you can choose from, but we decided to go get momos from one of the vendors. It was really yummy. On our way out, we stopped by Best Coconut for their famous coconut shake. It was absolutely delicious and refreshing. We'll definitely be back to try their mango shake next time. Best Coconut can be found right next to the Central Market. Here you can find the Katsuri Walk. There you'll see many nice shops and also a few hawker stores with the typical Malaysian dishes. And that wraps up our Chinatown adventure. We had an amazing time exploring the food, culture, and history here. We spent the rest of the afternoon relaxing and letting Lila play at the playground back at our accommodation. If you haven't already, check out our previous video for more on our stay here in Kuala Lumpur. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel vlogs.
We had such a fun day in Chinatown. I hope that the snippets that we captured reflect the fun we had. We had 2 Michelin recommended spots on our game plan for today, and we managed to get to both. It was a little bit harder to film than we thought, just with boiling hot bowls of broth and a toddler and trying to capture everything, but it was really fun. So bear with us as we try to make these videos. We are just enjoying capturing memories, and then whenever we can kind of put together into a YouTube video, we will put out there. But yeah, we had such a fun morning, and so much left to explore. But yes, thank you for watching, whoever is watching, and we're gonna just keep going, keep filming, and keep making awesome memories. Bye!
Bye!